All right. Welcome back to the channel. So it is January 1st, 2026 on the Gregorian calendar. For those of you who celebrate your New Year's now, Happy New Year to you and yours. Sending y'all love and healing out there. So we're just going to keep it going with the stars also. So as you can see, this observatory program called Stellarium is telling us that the sun is in Sagittarius, and we've got this little Venus and Mars gonna be going on in the mind, fire in the mind, right? Ain't that nice? So let's get them thinking caps on, because like I said, this stuff is pretty interesting. From study of the Megillah, some of these names of these stars are telling a story to me, but I'm not even going to try to explain that now. All I'm going to do is get these names on wax so that there will be a recording of this information kind of in the present, 2026. They say it's Chinese, it's the year of the fire horse. So let's yeehaw, let's giddy up, y'all. We read all the way to this second book, The Redeemed. So we're going to read Capricorn all the way to Aries. It's a lot of stars in there. So like I said, this is from the Companion Bible. Google it if you want to know more about it. Appendix 12. Nice. Let's get going. All right, so we have Capricornus, the goat of atonement, in the zodiac of Dendera and Eshne Hu Pinus. That's the place of sacrifice. Hebrew is Gidi, the kid, or Gade, cut off. The brightest star is El Gidi, the kid. The next is Deneb Al Gedi, the sacrifice of the kid. So I found this one, Deneb Al Gedi. Right. Then you got Sajita, the arrow, that's up here. It says that Hebrew is Shamad or Shaman, destroying. Then Aquila, the eagle, pierced and wounded and falling. The brightest star, Altair, wounding. All others are similar. And here is Delphinus, Delphinius, always a fish, full of life, the head upwards. Hebrew, Dalat, the pouring out of water. Arabic, Dalab, coming quickly. Aquarius, in the zodiac of Dendera, he has two urns. The fish seem to have come out of one of them. Hebrew, name, Dali, equals water, urn, or bucket. So I will show you that map real quick, because here is where he's got some fish coming out of the bucket. So this is on that map of the universe. Look, his water goes far, goes all the way to Aries. There's a fish right there swimming down. There's another one like he's going back into the urn. Pretty interesting. That's this map of the universe. Let's go back now. The brightest star, Sa'ad al-Malik, the record of the pouring forth. The next is Sa'ad al-Sund, who goeth and returneth. All right, and then Piscis australis, the southern fish. That's down here. It says in Arabic it's Fomahal, the mouth of the fish. Zodiac of Dendera is R, a stream. Looking at Pegasus, swing Zodiac of Dendera, Pe and Ka, Pekah or Pega, Hebrew Peha, the chief, and Sus, a horse. Name thus come down. The brightest is Markab, Hebrew Merk Hawk, returning from afar. Cygnus, it says Chesark, is from afar. A mighty bird, not falling dead like Aquila. The brightest star, Deneb, the judge, called also Adigi, flying swiftly. The second, Albrio, flying quickly. Two others, Azael, who goes and returns quickly, and Paphage, gloriously shining forth. All right. So we're at Pisces, and its Egyptian name in the Zodiac or Dendera is Pi-Kot, Orion, or Pisces Hori, the fish, that is to say, swarms or multitudes of him who cometh. Hebrew, Dagam, the fishes. Syriac name, Nuno, Nuno, lengthened out, that is to say, in prosperity. Note the two fishes, the earthly and heavenly callings, one fish horizontal, the other looking upwards. Says it's 113 stars, much of the same magnitude. The brightest star is Okta, the united. So we found that one here, Okta. It's got some other Alreka. And then it says the next Arabic is Al Samka or Samaka, the upheld. The band, the Egyptian name, you or, and that's he cometh, binding them together and breaking the band which binds them to their old enemy Cetus. This is where the sun is, where I was born. It's on Ravati. I think Ravati's right there. Yeah. This is the band. And we got Andromeda. So here she is. Bright stars in there. Name in the zodiac of Dendera is Set, which means seated as a queen. Also, Sirico, the chained. Brightest star is Al Parazzi, the broken down. The next, Marak, the weak. The next, Al Mulk. Arabic is struck down. So we're at Cephas, the king in the zodiac of Dendera, Peku or. This one cometh to rule. Cephas is Greek, from the Hebrew Zima, the branch. Ethiopian name, Haya, a king. The brightest star is Al-Dirame, coming quickly. The next is Al-Frick, the redeemer. The next Al-Ra'i, who bruises or breaks. Ethiopian name up there, ain't that nice? So we're at Aries. This is a pretty big portion of the sky for this second book. I'll show you on the map when we're done how much of the sky it takes up. So the ram or lamb, full of vigor, not falling in death like Capricornus. The name in the zodiac of Dendera, Tamataurus Amen. The reign or rule, Amen. Hebrew name, Taleh, the lamb. Arabic, Al-Hamal, the sheep. Sirik, Amaru. The Akkadian name was Bar-Zigar, the altar making right, the sacrifice of righteousness. The brightest star is El-Nath or El-Natik. And it says the next is Al-Sharatan, the bruised or wounded. Compare Revelations 5 and 9. So then it got Cassiopeia is in there too. Let's look for her. I think that's her, the woman looking in the mirror. The enthroned woman, Arabic name El Sidar, the freed, the Zodiac of Dendera, Set. Yes, that's what I thought. Seated as a queen. That's why I thought it was weird that they put that up in there with the Andromeda, but they're right next to each other. And Bollinger says that this is one complete book, so all of these stars probably got similar names. Okay, so it says Arabic Rukaba, the enthroned. The brightest star is Sheder, the freed. The next Kaf. Hebrew is the branch. Cetus is next. I feel like we read all these already, but they're just kind of similar. So here is Cetus. Sea monster, the great enemy bound. The name in the zodiac of Dendera is Kenem, subdued. Brightest star is Menkar, the enemy chained. The next is Daifa, or Deneb Katios, overthrown or thrust down. Another is Mira, Therabel. Right, and then we got Perseus, the breaker. Hebrew, Perez, Greek, Perseus or Perseus. Name in zodiac of Dendera is Kar Kenem. He who fights and subdues. The brightest star is Merfrak, who helps. The next, Al-Janib, who carries away. The next is Al-Thik, who breaks. Nice. Yeah, so that was the second book, all the way from Capricorn to Aries. Pretty interesting. And what did it call it? The redeemed. So Capricorn is the result of the Redeemer's suffering, he says. Aquarius is the blessings assured. Pisces is the blessings in obeyance. Aries is the blessings consummated. So, all right. Give me a couple days. We'll come back with this third book. But I wanted to show you that. Scroll out. I told you there's a lot of information, and you got to be able to see the legend at the same time so that you can decipher all this stuff. But look, Capricorn starts here. Read all of these stars. Here, Cygnus. All of that. Aries right here. So Cetus down here. So that's a pretty big portion of the sky. You say 30, 60, 90, at least 120 degrees of the sky for the second book. And it's the redeemed. Beautiful, right? Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.